Hey, welcome to Make It Funny, where I take your suggestion and, okay. Today's suggestion, warnings. Which got me thinking about television, right? We've all seen it, that there's warnings before everything now. But there's a particular warning that I do have an issue with, which is the warnings that aren't at the beginning of a series, but show up around episode 7, episode 8, right? You'll be watching a show, you really like it, suddenly, warning, the following episode has scenes of suicide. Or warning, the following episode is riddled with strobe lights. And the problem I have with that is, now what? Now what for the person who, because, all right, you put the warning out there basically so that the person who would get, bothered by it and wouldn't watch it, except for you've sucked them into the show. So now, what is the epileptic supposed to do? He's in episode 7 of the 3-Body Problem. He's telling all his friends, this is the best show I've ever seen. And now episode 8, strobe lights, warning, it's going to have lots of strobe lights. So then what? Does he have to risk death? Does he have to stop and go, shit. I really like this show, but also strobe lights can kill me. Would have been nice, Netflix, if you told me this at the beginning of the series and said, hey, just so you know, later on there's going to be strobe lights, so maybe you don't want to put too much energy into this show, even though it's the best show we have on Netflix. But now you've basically, Netflix, what I'm saying is you've basically at this point committed murder. Because you've sucked that person in and they're going to watch it. They're going to risk death to watch this show that you sucked them into, and then you'll legally be off the hook because you're like, hey, listen, we put the warning out there. Yeah, it's like if I give somebody heroin, I get them hooked on heroin, and then a month later I go, oh, by the way, you probably shouldn't do heroin because it's addictive. That's what we did. That's what, Your Honor, that's why he died, So why the warning that late into the series? Because nobody's going to just stop watching, so then it's pointless. And the person who is going to stop watching, not so much the epileptic, because that is a health issue, but the person who, they love the show, oh no, suicide, well, I can't support that. Like, just put the warning in the beginning. Say, hey, I know that you're in a safe place, surrounded by pillows. You got your comfort support animals around you. Before you start watching this series, just understand there's going to be some things that are going to bother you. Just take that into consideration. Maybe you'd like to watch the Baymont trials. It's about 2 English people who fall in love. The whole thing is just them falling in love over and over every episode. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, warning. The previous episode that you just watched sucked. I should have put that in the beginning. Anyway, if you'd like to leave a suggestion, put it in the comments. And nobody's watching this shit.